So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Juke.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2 sacks. That would be crazy.
The last run got...
What else I have to do? Okay, that's it. Oh, I have to get user tackles.
3, now here's 2nd and 7. Now Cunningham. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Solid opening drive so far. Now can they cash in 1st and goal? And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. It's very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit? They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Tackles. How am I supposed to do that, though?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Let's take it inside his own 40. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations,
Coach. The next one, because that one's annoying. I already beat it, so I ain't too worried about it. Oh, okay, yeah. What do I get now? I forget. Oh, new level challenge. Do I get a level up? Wait, yeah, I get a level master. Okay, cool. I was like, I know I get something. When I see that, I know I get something different. Gonna be 95 speed. That's crazy. Wonder what we're gonna do next year. We're gonna have someone on defense. They should think of that. Having someone on well, they did that before 19 Lane, right? They should probably have like a linebacker. That'd be pretty cool. Have a linebacker as the master. Let me see who he is right now. on 95 speed. Oh, you get ×2. Alright, so I gotta get him to get ×2. Who else? Can he get it? Oh, he could definitely get it. Okay, that's good to know. Give you free safety too. Interesting. And they're asking for a lot.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, for this challenge, we find ourselves in the fourth quarter with less than 5 minutes remaining. You're ahead by 17, but you've driven into opponent territory, 2nd and 10. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down.
I'm scared.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
He would have had it. Definitely would have had it.
And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Here we go, here we go. Sean. Hey, check back 34. Mike, 34. That's That's right, baby. They don't want it.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in. Check in.
Let's go, D. It's going to be another.
To throw on second down, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Here's Cunningham. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Set up. 34. Hold on. Hey, alert 3.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Oh, but it's all right.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left. You're up by 20, but you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. A play fake. Now Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cunningham. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Cunningham. It's caught by Jackson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cunningham to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Cunningham looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Cunningham. Man open. That's Terrell Owens. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6th-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On 4th down, Cunningham. And this is caught by Jackson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cunningham from the gun. He'll hit Jackson complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Off the play fake. Cunningham. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Cunningham, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver. But now it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
First down. Alright, I get 4 users. User tackles.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw on 2nd and 6, Fitzpatrick. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's Thomas. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Time for the Eagles to get the football back here. You look at 20.
What are we doing? Okay.
2019 for Philadelphia. A lot of what-ifs for the squad, really. They went on a nice run, as you noted. 4 straight wins, won the game that they needed to down the stretch over the Cowboys in Week 16 to essentially win the NFC East. Listen, every team has injuries, some worse than others, but my goodness, you look at the players this team lost over the course of the year, and it was really unbelievable, and it really derailed what they had hoped to do.
And let's just keep it to one position.
And now the offense getting ready on second down. On second down now, Laird. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Play action now, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worry. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down, Laird. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a third down. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
First down, do not allow a touchdown, 2 drives, do not allow more than 25 yards. Okay, so just don't let them move the ball at all, basically.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're leading. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. 2nd and long. Play fake. Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taken right around the 44. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook, he's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, thank you. This challenge begins in the second quarter with less than 4 minutes on the clock. You're leading in this one. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field as we get set here 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect him.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's it, baby.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, Westbrook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Westbrook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're running it.
Back to throw. Cunningham. He's going to rifle one deep left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing coverage, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake, Cunningham. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, here's where we pick up this challenge in the second quarter with 5 minutes left. You're up by 10 points. You have the ball all the way down at the 9-yard line as we get set here, first and goal. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. This is Mostert, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Mostert. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal. The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet.
What do you want from me? Oh. Wait, what? Score, rushing, touchdown, display. Oh. It's all good. Alright, so we gotta get the ball
No gain
back.
there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19.
Come on now. That's why I put you on that side. Oh, he was about to pick it.
Yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Best guy.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now Rodgers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds.
Oh, no, I'm not. I gotta score another one.
It's to go in the first half of play. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 2 scores, but your opponent has driven down to your 25. First and 10.
Show it twice.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He gets it complete to Harris. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
How's he offside?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up the... And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. There's time right there. We got
Brady now on 1st down. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Nice job there getting the win. Next. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Brady now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Let's